Story of Burnt Njal, Chapter 15. Thiostolf goes to Glum's house. Thiostolf had beaten one of Housegold's housecarls, so he drove him away. He took his horse and weapons, and said to Housegold, "Now I will go away, and never come back." "All will be glad at that," says Housegold. Thiostolf rode till he came to Varmalek, and there he got a hearty welcome from Hallgerda, and not a bad one from Glum. He told Hallgerda how her father had driven him away, and begged her to give him her help and countenance. She answered him by telling him she could say nothing about his staying there before she had seen Glum about it. "Yes," she says. "Does it go well between you?" he says. "Yes," she says, "our love runs smooth enough." After that she went to speak to Glum, and threw her arms around his neck, and said, "Wilt thou grant me a boon which I wish to ask of thee?" "Granted I will," he says, "if it be right and seemly. But what is it thou wishest to ask?" "Well," she said, "Thiostolf has been driven away from the west, and what I want thee to do is to let him stay here. But I will not take it crossly, if it is not to thy mind." Glum said, "Now that thou behavest so well, I will grant thee thy boon. But I tell thee, if he takes to any ill, he shall be sent off at once." She goes then to Thiostolf and tells him, and he answered, "Now thou art still good, as I had hoped." After that he was there, and kept to himself down a little while, but then it was the old story. He seemed to spoil all the good he found, for he gave way to no one save to Hallgerda alone, but she never took his side in his brawls with others. Thorin, Glum's brother, blamed him for letting him be there, and said ill luck would come of it, and all would happen as had happened before if he were there. Glum answered him well and kindly, but still kept on in his own way.